first two-thirds of the season, right at the top of the Eastern Conference. But as hot as his start was, there was a bit of a downturn for him and the team as well.
Oh, well, you saw it. How did he take it as the season went on?
Yeah, you know, it took a toll on him. Again, that's part of growing into being the guy that's a big name on the marquee.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Arenas goes in.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
And that one's good.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
I agree, guys, and the points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Now here's Calderon, and here's Miller outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Hayes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Right side, Arenas. For the lead, clock at 6. And again, Washington with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Washington making some changes. Gortat's checked in for Champ, and Beal subbed in for John Wall. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Dishes to Hill. The feed to George. Right side, George. Malone with the steal. And they're running. There's the triple. Arenas, good. Now it's a 6-point Wizards lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Wizards?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes and cashing in.
Gordon's checked in for the Wizards. Well, you wondered how things would go for the Pacers after they had a hiccup midseason. They had to call a players-only meeting.
And did so very close to the playoffs, Kevin. This team struggled because of its youth in handling the extra scrutiny and the burden of expectations. And it took them a while to kind of figure it out and weren't quite as good as they wanted to be during the playoffs.
So here's Scola after Moses Malone's score. In transition, here come the Wizards. And again, Washington with the triple.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
They have found their groove from deep, Steve.
And you can see how it affected the team early on in the playoffs. The Hawks took them to 7 games. They had some trouble with Washington. Definitely seemed like they had some issues to figure out.
Now here's Arenas. And that one's good. Arenas has got 43 points.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
He kicks it to Gordon. From beyond the arc. Back to Arenas. Nice ball movement by Washington. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Arenas has got the lead up to 13 now for Washington. Here's Sapahi. From outside off the mark. Washington shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Arenas kicks to Porter. Good. And the Wizards lead by 15.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Outside, George. No good on the triple. Now here's Malone. He's got 12. Here's Arenas, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
From deep, George. That doesn't go either for George.